little wonky right now. And if you're like me, you might have spent the first few days in a denial and then leading up to a bunch of crying, and now you're kind of might be, you know, easing into it. Now, with all that being said, when I was having a shower today, which was glorious, might I add, because I wasn't in a rush, I did all my shaving and my deep hair conditioning and all that jazz, and I was thinking to myself, I'm gonna miss stuff like this. And that's actually kind of what I wanted to talk about in this video today. I wanted to ask you, all y'all, a few questions to reflect on yourself, and even like leave comments if you feel comfortable sharing it. I have about 3 questions I want you to like really think about during this wild time. The first one is, what are 3 things you are going to miss when life goes back to normal? Number 2, what is at least one thing that you experienced during this time that you probably wouldn't have had this not happened? Next, what is something that you implemented in your life during this time that you would like to continue on when, again, things go back to somewhat normal? And lastly, what is something that you will never take for granted again? I know for me, physical touch, like hugging my friends, like physically being around my friends. I know leading up to this experience, I was going out and doing a lot of things that I wasn't really doing before, because I just felt like, you know, I wasn't experiencing those things because I didn't either have the money to do all the things that I wanted to do, or I was just so incredibly busy with a tiny human that I could not go out between that and other commitments that I had. And so that is something that, one, I'm so grateful that I experienced a lot of that leading up to this so I could really soak it in. But also, like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to do all that stuff again. It's going to be so wonderful to like support all these local businesses and buy local beers and support like coffee shops, which we still technically are because we're buying all the coffee and storing it, because that's an essential for us. All right, I hear your judgments. I don't care. The other thing was something that I might have never really experienced had this time not come. For me, it was this bit of time and stress and pressure that kind of lifted. Like, you know, I was pretty stressed out and upset about all the things going on and the limitations that I had, but there was also like I don't have to post online, I don't have to write any copy, I don't technically have any due dates for any things. Like, I was super excited about the workshops that I was doing and had coming up, but that pressure from them released, and I didn't really feel the same stressors that I had before. And once I kind of come to this point of accepting what is, I'm gonna let that thing go by. It's very loud. Aw, they're having fun. That's so sweet. It's just really different to not have the stress of, I got these projects I have to do. And also, I was a little stressed out at work. It wasn't the best environment. So it's kind of nice to take a break from that. And also look at that from the outside and be like, compared to what's going on right now, it's pretty chill. I will also definitely miss the quality time that I spent with my kiddo. Because, like, look, I spent 2.5 years with him at home. I'm gonna be honest, not loving the stay-at-home mom life again, but also he's at this like super adorable, amazing, intelligent space where he is holding conversations, and it is hilarious and sweet, and I'm actually present for them, so that's cool. It was nice to share all that with you guys, but I want to hear from y'all because I know there are some super rad experiences that you're having that I'm probably going to want to try after reading about them. And I'm super stoked to hear what you guys are talking about. Know this. This has not been easy for me. I have most definitely had more than a few breakdowns in one day for a week. But I'm kind of getting to that point where I'm accepting things more for what they are and getting to a more grateful experience. That was not easy. And tomorrow I'll probably have 6 more breakdowns. Who knows? Who knows? But right now, in this moment, what I can control, I'm okay with. So yeah, much love. I hope y'all are finding some goodness in this experience. I'm thinking about you.